from college, how has like your journey in college football helped you prepare this much for the draft?
Yeah, I think it kind of starts with my first head coach, Coach Mack. He was very big on special teams and just like the grind and just putting your head down and just going. And that kind of started with my true freshman year when I redshirted. I played in a couple games only on special teams, and of course, like going into college, you are like the superstar, you are the star of the team, and then when you go to college, you realize everyone is the same exact. They wear the stud of their own team, superstars, and kind of like, okay, you had to take a deep breath and be like, okay, you are now on the bottom of the food chain, and now you have to restart. So once again, I think with my coach Mac, man, he like kind of instilled like, hey, like just work every day, man. And I think that kind of helped me to pursue this dream of being on special teams and being on the offense and being that dual threat of being a player that could play any position. Because once again, he kind of instilled that, hey, like I don't care where I play, I just want to play. So I think Coach Mack was definitely my big influence on that.
Yeah, so ever since you were a kid watching football, watching these big guys like McCaffrey,
Yeah.
the Dalvin Cook, Saquon a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
what general figures in sports have you look up to, maybe model your game after?
Well, one of the guys that I grew up watching was Adrian Peterson. On the field, he was a stud.
That's a good one.
Off the field, though, I think he's got a couple problems off the field, so I'll just say not him. But on the field, he was the man. Christian McCaffrey. Um, I used to love Carmelo Anthony on the Knicks, man. That was my guy. Who else? Baseball wise, I was a big Nick Swisher fan for the Yankees, man. I was a big Yankees guy.
Oh,
So many guys, man. And now kind of me having the chance to be in the NFL now, I'm like, shoot, now I could be one of those guys now where like now kids are gonna be looking up to me. So it's kind of just a crazy experience.
like when you make it to the NFL, what do you think like is your biggest goal in it when you make it?
The craziest thing is like if you get drafted, unless you're like the first or second round guy, like you're not technically on the team until you make the team. So I think my first goal is to make the team because as soon as the draft happens, I think a week after, rookie minicamp starts, and that's for like 5 weeks. You then come home, you have like 5 weeks off, and then camp officially starts. So like every single day is just a test. So I think me just kind of my goal is just to stay focused one day at a time and just make sure that like I take every opportunity that I get and just man just run with it.
You mentioned you like other sports like basketball, but just to
Yeah.
learn more about you, what other things like do you inspire outside of football?
Yeah. I mean, right now, so my parents moved to Florida. So I've been in Florida for past couple months now, and we've been playing pickleball. I don't know if you guys ever played pickleball.
Okay, oh,
Okay, cool. That's what everyone plays that game in Florida, man. And it's just a crazy game. It's so fun. But I've played basketball, baseball, lacrosse, soccer. I've played about every single sport, man, and I just like enjoy playing sports. I'm just a competitive guy, so I mean, I think the other weekend we were playing like wiffle ball out here because we just wanted to play something. So, yeah, so I'm definitely a guy that just loves playing sports. A competitive guy, man. So yeah,
So stepping away from sports, maybe, is there anything like,
yeah.
somebody wouldn't like know about you? Like, thinking you're an NFL player, any like special talent, like hidden talent
Oh,
or
a special talent. You know what? That is like one of my least favorite questions because I feel like every
or it could
class.
be like something that you
No,
like,
but no,
something you
because you know what I
like
mean.
that,
Like, I
isn't
feel like
sports.
every first day of class, they're like, okay, like say your name, any special talents, and if you don't have any special talents, you are like, oh shoot, like I have nothing.
Mhm.
So, okay, I could say an interesting fact. Like, I'm a lefty, so I do everything lefty. But actually, the weird thing is, I'm a true lefty, but certain sports I switch hands. So like I throw the ball lefty, I kick the ball lefty, I swing a golf club righty, but I swing a hockey stick lefty. I righty. I throw a bowling ball lefty. What else? Like I'm like a mix, but like in like reality, I'm a true lefty. But I don't know. I'm just a weird dude
Sounds
sometimes,
like
man.
you're a little
That's that.
ambidextrous.
Yeah. True. I don't know. I'm something, man. I don't know.
When you're carrying the football, do you have like a preferred like hand? You know,
Um,
ambidextrous, in that.
You know what? I would say lefty, but at the end of the day, where you're supposed to have it in like your outside hand, but at the end of the day, I think I'd prefer it in my left hand, and I don't think sometimes, and I think I just keep it in my left. But who knows? Who knows?
When let's say Daniel Jones pitches the ball to you and you got a big linebacker coming towards you, you're gonna
Yeah.
stick with your left hand?
No,
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
love that.
All right, going back to football, Derrick Henry's known for his strength, Saquon's known for his, agility. What would you say
Unloyalty.
Yeah.
your claim to fame would be?
I think my biggest thing is my versatility. I think a lot of teams have been talking about that, from me being a running back, from me being a receiver, to me being on special teams, to be me being able to play any position is just, I think, super important in today's game. Especially my role as like a third down back, and more of like a receiving back, is such a crucial spot now. I think my versatility is kind of what separates me from every running back in this class. So I think, yeah, I think my hands are definitely the best in the class for a running back.
Versatility is definitely important. Like when you have someone like the Packers who have AJ
Absolutely.
Dillon and Aaron Jones, two different type of running backs.
Mhm.
Sometimes you don't need to, and when you have one complete running back, that's the best.
And you know what, it helps too, especially me coming from a small school, man. Like the more you do, the more you could do for a team. So like if you could take one spot and you're the type of player that does receiving, running back, special teams, that's basically three players in one. So that helps with so many teams, and I think they see value in that. So yeah, it's super important to be versatile in this game.
As you saw with the previous questions, I researched you quite a lot, so I could see that you definitely fill the role of those three aspects. Which is
And you're going into this thinking like you're the best running back in the draft. And I'm assuming that mindset to take the opportunity where it is.
Yeah, you got it, man. Especially in this game too, man. It's a cutthroat game where like every single day someone's trying to take your job. So once again, like you got to go in there and make no friends and just kind of compete every single day.
Thank you so much.
Good luck, man.
Good luck. Thank you so
All right,
much.
boys. I appreciate it, man. Seriously,
Thank you
boys.
so
Have
much.
fun.
Good luck.
All right, boys. See ya.